Henderson. What do you do with him?
The thing is with him, with Henderson, I don't know. He's for an up and coming team. Maybe he might be able to do something. He might sort of like be able to, do you know what I mean, muster a Crystal Palace together, or do you know what I mean, bring together a kind of a Leicester or something. Maybe. Now, even though Leicester are playing pretty young, but we'll probably keep him for the boot room. You know.
All right. So you benching him?
Benching him.
All right. I'm the same. I'll bench Henderson. I wouldn't sell him yet. I'll keep him for one more year.
Yeah.
So he can kind of bed in all the new players that we're gonna hopefully we buy. So I'll keep him 1 year. And I think if Henderson plays between 15 and 20 games, he can still do a job. Yeah. His problem is that he can't play 30 games, 40 games no more.
No. It's the last 20 minutes, man.
Yeah, 100%. And he could play the cup games. And then when there's like massive games with legs around him, he could start because of the experience.
Exactly.
But we can't rely on him. Yeah, no. So I'm the same. Bench Henderson. All right, next one. You started him. You're started him, didn't you? You started him 906.
All right, here we go. Sell his Russ. Sell him. I don't know. I think he's supposed to be linked with some Spanish team, and I don't know. Who's he supposed to be linked with?
Oh, I hope he's linked with everyone. Listen,
because if I was Klopp, I'd be like, "You want him? Are you interested?" I'll be on the phone day and night.
I'll be like, "Listen, don't be care. Listen, come here, yeah. Come to my house now. I'll put him on my back. I'll squat him all the way to the club. Jog, sprint with him on his back."
Oh my God! I might give what's her name his address and send him to Rwanda and things. You know what I mean? Because not even sell him, ship him. Gone.
All right, gone. 100%.
If we get 2 mil, I'll be happy.
Free transfer, he can go. I don't even know.
Yeah, make it right, free transfer.
Just go, free transfer. His contract's coming. Just let him go. Yeah. Just let him go.
No. We need Bellingham money. At least 5.
906. His contract's running out. That's how bad he's been.
Shit.
His contract. So he's a free. So
playing us like Ozil.
Yeah, I'm telling you. He's gone. He's got to go. You know what? I remember we've been talking for years, and I've been kind of saying, you know what, we need to keep it.
Kind of. He was your boy. He was hyping.
I thought he's got. I do think he has talent, but I can't defend him. He's been terrible. One of the worst signings under the Klopp era. There was so much hype about him. He was terrible. First 2 games, he looked like, oh, this guy looking serious.
Where did you see that? I didn't see that at all.
Now, first couple of games, he looked decent. After that,
no, he did not. His first touches were like, hold on, is he wearing someone else's boots? Did he forget his boots first game? Second game, I was like, no, they're his boots. Where's he from? I had to look up nationality and everything. Do you know what I mean? I had to see where his parents is. I had to look at his family tree to say where he get his techers from. He borrowed them, mate.
No, he's been terrible. One of the worst signings in Klopp era. Awful. Arguably the worst signing. Terrible. He's got to go. All right.
Again, if we keep Milner, get rid of. If we keep Henderson, sell Milner. I don't think we get much for him.
His contract's running out. Yeah,
couple of mil, if that. But release him. Give him back the Leeds or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But time's up now.
All right. I would 906. I would actually keep him. So I would bench him. Because I think for the standards in the changing room, I think these guys need to, personally, in my opinion, these guys need to stay. I think if this was under Sir Alex Ferguson, you know what Alex Ferguson done with certain players? They kept him around. I think if you can give him a coaching role at the end of the season, but I think someone like Milner is the ultimate professional, been in the Premier League over 20-odd years.
I totally agree.
At the highest level.
I do agree. I'm just looking funds.
I
agree.
I think you need these type of guys, and he still can give you a 10, 15 games off when you're playing. You need the Carabao Cup. If we're in the Europa Conference League, most probably he can play the odd game there. I keep Milner because.
But you're turning into Klopp now. You're turning into Klopp and being all.
Just 906, just 1 year. these guys as one, just to bed in the new players.
Right.
Then you can get rid of them. Personally, I'm benching him.
I think you're being a bit soft. I think you're being a bit soft. I think you have to let go sometimes, man. Let it go.
I hear you.
I think you have to let go. You just have to let go. Cut the ties. Cut the ties. Milner will be a big loss, but he won't be as big as loss as Mane. So
I hear you.
I'm just about getting over Mane. So Milner.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Make way. All
right. Trent,
keep.
So he's starting for you, yeah? Next
I
season.
would say, yeah. But I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. As he gets older, maybe at the back ain't for him. Maybe he should be in the middle. You know, keep him, nurture him, make some money off him, sell him on. And do you know what I mean? And the thing is, he does need that understudy under him to give him a kick up the arse. Do you know what I mean? Trent could be one of them ones we go, oh yeah, you know, the crowd are all standing up. Trent's coming on. Do you know what I mean? 65th minute and all them kind of thing. You know what he can deliver, but there should be a man in front of Trent.
All right. I would bench Trent. Not saying that he won't get into the team, but I'll bench him and I'm bringing the right back in. I think Trent's had it too easy for so many years now. I think he's comfortable. I think he needs a serious right back. No understudy. Not no Calvin Ramsey, who's a hologram. I've never seen him play.
Yeah,
I'm talking about, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about a serious footballer who, that right back comes to Liverpool, he's believing that he starts. And I think Trent needs to look at himself. There is no way in hell when it comes to ability-wise, Trent doesn't make the England squad. When he see man like Trippier ahead of him, he needs to look at himself and think, you know what? This is a joke. I need to do better defensively. Going forward and then a ball at his feet at his best, he's a generational talent. He's so gifted with a football. But the other side of the game, he needs to get better. I'm not saying he's got to be perfect, but you've got to get better. There is no way you should not be in the England squad. You're playing for Liverpool. You've won everything. And I think he needs to sit down because it feels like at the moment it could be another Dele Alli situation. Look amazing, and then he could end up playing in Turkey. That's what it feels like. I think Trent's at a crossroads in his career, and I think he's too talented for him to flop like that, and he needs to buckle up because I just believe that he's got so much ability.
Yeah.
But defensively, he's all over the place. He's awful. And personally, I don't even think he can play midfield because I don't think he's got the feet. And I don't think he's got athleticism. I just think he needs to learn the defensive side of the game. And I think with Trent, at the moment, he's just a system player. He works for our system. But if a new manager came in and played more of a defensive style, he'll get shotted. He won't play.
Yeah.
He won't play. But yeah, I would bench him. And I'm bringing right back. It doesn't mean he won't start, but I'll bench him.
Can I play Keith?
Yeah,
you
straight.
know it.
100%.
You know it. Spine.
Yeah, straight. 100%. He's our best centre half.
Yeah.
He's got everything. He's got pace, power, skill, great in the air. He's still a bit erratic, but he's still young. This is a guy who could be injuries permitting, and I think he's had a few injuries. If he can stay fit, we're talking about become one of the best centre halves on the planet.
The thing is, for his previous team, I was watching some videos on him. He'll bring that ball forward. He was like a little Alan Hansen.
Yeah, it's quality.
You know what I mean? He was like a black Alan Hansen. Do you know what I mean? He'll bring that ball forward, take it up to the halfway line. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's thinking, where's this brother going? Yeah, but everyone's spinning off thinking, we have to mark the runners, and my man's bringing it forward. I've seen that in his locker.
Yeah, 100%.
So, hopefully you get a little license to do a bit more.
Yeah,
but yeah, 100%. Definitely
it definitely keep. He's got to start. Potential world-class centre-half. And saying that, man, Arsenal fans, you can come for me. He's better than Saliba.
Of course he is.
Yeah. All right.
Sell.
Yeah, 100%. He's done. I feel for him. He's been excellent for us for over 5-6 years. He's been excellent. But I think it's time for him to go. And I think Klopp I think he's the one Klopp's got to make an example out of. I think if we get half decent money, he's got to go. I think his legs are gone now. I think he's the oldest 29-year-old in the world. And the thing is with him, the thing is with Fabinho, he's never been the most mobile player anyway. So his legs are gone and he's not mobile anyway. I think he needs to go. I think his time's up. I feel for him because he's been a holding midfield player consistently 90% of the games for the last 5-6 years. Too much miles on the clock.
Totally.
Shot him. Inter Milan, AC Milan, come man, give us 40
mil.
I'd
be able to clap him and say, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he's been excellent, but he needs to go.
Good,
he's done.
Yeah.
All right, next one.
Robertson, keep.
Yeah, 100% start.
Keep. Just for his energy alone. Yeah. You ain't seen that in many teams. Excuse me. Yeah, you're not seeing that in many teams. And he's still got that energy. I still like the way he was winding up Fernandes.
Yeah.
United, and he was on him all day. If it wasn't Fernandes, it was the other one. It was the one that's Anthony. He was just getting rattled. They were just getting rattled every single time, and he was enjoying it. So to see that part of his game, to see that in him, you think, yeah.
If he had better players around him, I think he's still the same Robertson.
Yes.
I still think he's still the best left back in the league. I think he's very good. He hasn't had the best of seasons, but I think with new players, new blood, I think next year he comes back fresh. He starts 100%, like your boy.
Thiago. Oh, man. See, the thing is, until we get someone of his ilk to say can put his foot on the ball, play the pass. I know he gives the ball away a lot and everything else, but he's always trying to ting. Do you know what I mean? It's going to come, it's going to go, it's going to look pretty, it's going to look ugly sometimes, but he's willing to give it a go. You know what? I would keep Thiago. Or bench him, say. Bench him. You know what I mean? As long as we get someone in younger, same kind of talent, same kind of football brain. But yeah, bench him.
All right. Same. I'll bench him. And I think not because he's not good enough, bench him. That means that when we do need him, he's even better. I think he plays too many games. I think he's always been injury prone his whole career. I think if we can get three midfielders and him rotating with them three midfielders, I think he'd be a problem. Then we don't have to rely on him too much. But yeah, I would bench him as well.
So
I would loan him. I would loan him
to do what?
I'll loan him to the Championship. I loan him. I think I'll give you one more chance and I will loan him. He's not good enough for Liverpool. I don't even know if he's good enough for the Premier League.
Hold on. You think he's going to go there with the Championship and then come back better than what he is? Is that what you're saying?
I think he's got half a chance. Yeah, I would just say I'll give him one more chance.
There's another level to his game.
I think there's a player there. But the thing is, I'm thinking about loading him into a Premier League side. I don't think he gets into any Premier League team, to be fair. Maybe a team.
He'll get into the Championship and he'll probably shine. He'll probably be like, what was it? Who did we give up? Who did Ben? Oh, what was his name? Little striker that we loaned out. I think it was to Derby, and then they took him on permanently and all that kind of thing. I see him down there. I see him down a quality Championship player, but for me, nah. Sell on.
All right.
He's young, get some money for him, but there is a lot better out there.
100% not. Yeah, I agree. All right.
Sell him.
Sell him as well. Wow.
Listen.
Like that 6-8 played. You sell him, you sell Elliot.
I see that boy, and it's like 1 in 4 games he does something to say, yeah, keep him. But them other 3 is running around in circles, bouncing off players bigger than him. I mean, he's always on the floor. It ain't like a Grealish, and when there's a free kicks, he's just stripping on the ball. He just runs into traffic for me. Do you know what I mean? I think he tries too hard.
Yeah.
I think he tries too hard sometimes. Simple balls, simple passes, and I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, you ain't even cutting that, mate. So, yeah, when it comes to the new season, he should be on the list to sell.
All right. I would loan him. I think I'll loan him. There's a Premier League club that I think he's been playing a lot of games with Liverpool. I think if you can get him, he's only in, 19, 20. I would loan him to a Premier League club for a couple of seasons and then see where he is. If you don't think he makes the grade, then you can make money off him. But if he's playing regularly in a Premier League team, you can make 20, 30 million pound off him.
I hear you. It's just that
so I'll loan him. The
amount of chances I've seen him have, do you know what I mean? He should be shining. I should be like, yeah, we got a baller.
But 1906, I think it's unfair, and I think he's in a team that's struggling. I think he's a young player that should be dripped in and out. He's played every game. He's been involved in every game this season for Liverpool. That's how bad we've been. He should be playing between 10 to 15 games, 20 max.
Look at it like that. He's been involved in every game, and look how toilet we've been.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's how he shouldn't be, though. 1906. That's how bad we are.
I'm thinking, make a name for yourself. Do you know what I mean? In a shit outfit, make a name for yourself. Stand out. Stand out in the crowd for me. Let me say, oh yeah, Elliot's coming on, or yeah, Elliot's on the sheet. But I ain't seen that, man. I'm skipping past his name like a lamppost.
All right.
Oh, I'll keep him all day long.
I would bet. Yeah, 100% keep, but I think I'll bench him. I think he's a squad player. I think he rotates with our midfield. He can't play every week. He's a bench player. So if you look like Thiago, so if I bring in 3 midfielders, then you've got Thiago, Henderson, and Bajcetic rotating. But I still think we put too much. He's another one who's played too many games. 1906. In an ideal world, 1906, he should be on loan as well. How far we've dropped. He should be on loan as well.
Back in the day, I don't think I don't
Not now.
think he'll be loaned out, because I think he's got enough to earn a place on the bench at least. But with what we've got, I would say keep and play.
Yeah.
Because I will put him before Thiago, and I'll bench Thiago. Do you know what I mean? If he gets injured, bring Thiago on, slow it up, put a bit of age on the pitch. Do you know what I mean? Bit of maturity on there. If we're going forward and we're steaming, I'll say play him.
Okay. I'm bench. I think I don't want to put too much pressure on him. But he can rotate with hopefully the 3 new midfielders we get.
Yeah.
Your boy. You got to say he's improved, though, 1906.
What do you mean he's improved? You mean he scored 1 or 2? Is that what you're saying? He scored a couple.
He's improved, mate. He looks a better player. What are you doing with him? Benching him? Starting him? Or would you shot him?
My initial thought is to shot him. Because I'm thinking, for a striker, I ain't saying he should be getting Haaland numbers. I ain't saying he should be even getting Salah numbers. I ain't saying he should be getting Kane numbers. But he should be getting numbers. Do you know what I mean? He should be like, what's he
Ivan Toney. He should be getting Ivan Toney numbers.
Ivan Toney figures. Do you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. What's he on? How many has he scored this season?
Is that 13 all
13. 13. Do you know what I mean? I know, people say, give the man time to settle and all that. Shut up. No, he's a striker. He knows where the net is. He knows where the ball is. He should have a touch and all that sort of thing. I'm still